When students feel valued and appreciated and feel like they play a major role in the learning environment, their test scores will improve, progress will improve, and at the end of the day, success will happen.
Educators want to prepare their students for success in college, careers, and everyday life. But with tight schedules and budgets, they have to find clever and resourceful ways to do more with less. Educators all over the map are coming up with creative approaches to repurpose existing resources and give all their students opportunities for deeper learning. We call these school hacks.
Today we're at YouthBuild Providence in Rhode Island, where we're going to see how many creative school hacks we can find in one learning environment in one day. I'm here with the Executive Director of YouthBuild Providence, Anthony Hubbard. Anthony, can you tell us a little bit about YouthBuild Providence?
Well, YouthBuild Providence is an alternative educational program for students ages 16 to 24. We engage our students in project-based learning where we teach them critical thinking skills, the basic reading, writing, and math skills to be successful in college, in careers, and in life in general.
Sounds ambitious. What challenges do you face as you try to implement the program?
So we have two major challenges. One being time. We have our students anywhere between the minimum of 1 year to 2 years. We are squeezing in 4 years of high school into that period of time. The other one is physical location. We are limited to the amount of academic space that we have to engage our students on a daily basis.
Given those constraints, how does having a student-centered program help you reach your goals?
First, it requires us to do more for less. We have to be extremely creative. We engage our students where they're at coming through the door. We assess their specific needs to put them on the trajectory for success.
Because our students are being prepared for the 21st century workforce, it's important that technology is part of everything they do here. When I started here, we had a computer lab with 18 computers in it. Since then, we've been able to move to a 1 computer for every student. We were able to do that by getting a donation from a local private school who was moving from Chromebooks to iPads, so they donated their Chromebooks to us. We also put end computers in one of our other classrooms, which are computers that run off of a server. Cost us about $3,500 to put 16 computers in the classroom. So it was easy to manage and it's cost effective.
This space was a Polish social club. So it was open space. When we walked in, we had a dance hall and a stage and a bar, and that was pretty much it. Over the last couple of years, students have helped transform the space by building common meeting areas, kitchens, and offices.
Because we do project-based learning and space is at a premium here at YouthBuild, we have to be really creative about how we do things. We have to be able to move desks around so that we can reconfigure if they're working collaboratively or if we're working in a group conversation or if they need to work by themselves. So having desks that are really movable is useful in a small space so you can reconfigure based on what you need that day rather than what you need for the entirety of the year. So students will sometimes work in the classroom, sometimes they're working in the kitchen, sometimes they're working in the hallway, sometimes they're working at our conference table so that they have the room they need to be able to do what they have to get the project done. Because of that open space, the teachers and the students can interact way more often, so those walls between teachers and students are coming down. That allows us to build stronger relationships. It allows students to be able to ask impromptu questions to a staff member who might be working at the other end of the conference table just to get a little bit of help. So that it helps the students to constantly be fostering not only their academics, but that social emotional side too.
They actually get to know you and you get to know the teachers, so it's more like a family than a school.
The sense of community is very important at YouthBuild, both to its staff and students. We start each day with morning meeting, which reaffirms the mission for the day. It sets the tone by energizing students, and we close each day with a closing circle, which allows the students to do appreciations. We recognize any positive progress that the students have made, and we end the day with an affirmation to really help the students have the motivation to return in the morning.
Anthony, thank you so much for having us out today and showing us the program. In just a short amount of time today at YouthBuild Providence, we've seen some great examples of the types of creative and resourceful hacks that are happening in learning environments every day.